My name is Dulcie Whitford. I'm 28 years old. For 2 decades, my parents called me the slow one, while my sister, Miranda, collected Harvard degrees and inheritance promises. At family dinners, they mocked my dyslexia, excluded me from decisions, and paid me a fraction of what they paid her. Christmas, birthdays, graduations, they were all stages for Miranda's accolades. And me, I was invisible. On Miranda's Harvard graduation day, at the Plaza Hotel in front of 350 guests, a stranger handed me an envelope that would expose every lie my parents ever told about me. What they didn't know was that Grandma Eleanor had been watching all along. She had left me something that would flip the entire Whitford empire upside down. The Whitfords were old money, Manhattan, the kind of family whose name graced hospital wings and museum plaques. My father, Gerald Whitford, ran Whitford Properties, a commercial real estate empire built by my grandmother, Ella Linner, starting from a single Brooklyn office. In 1965, by 2024, the company was valued at $92 million. I was born with dyslexia. Diagnosed at 7, I struggled to read as letters danced across the page. My parents' response wasn't support. It was shame. At 12, Miranda had violin tutors at Juilliard, French immersion classes, sat prep with a Princeton graduate who charged $400 an hour. When I asked about help for reading, my mother, Priscilla, said, "Dulcie, we've spent so much on specialists. Some children just aren't academic." I believed her, and I adapted alone. Audiobooks became my lifeline. I developed visual notes, diagrams, and flowcharts to process information. Every Sunday, I took the train to my grandmother Eleanor's Upper West Side apartment. She taught me with stories instead of textbooks. "You read slower than most," she said once, covering my hand with her weathered one. "But you see things others miss. That is not a disability, Dulcie, that is vision." I didn't fully understand then, but I would. First, I had to survive 19 more years of being the Whitford. Family's embarrassing secret. Christmas 2018. 20 relatives gathered around the mahogany table in my parents' Upper East Side townhouse. Crystal chandeliers, catered dinner, the annual display of Whitford perfection. My father raised his glass. "I'd like to make an announcement. Miranda has been accepted to Harvard Law School with a full